up, hunty? Welcome back to Way of Yao. My name is Mother Yao and it is a pleasure to see you all. I want to thank every single one of you guys for hitting that subscribe button and watching me right now. And if any of you guys are new to the family and you haven't already hit that subscribe button, make sure to do that so that you can be a part of the family. Come on guys, get into the teas. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you are notified whenever Mother Yao uploads a brand new video so you can see it first. And hit the like button as well because that helps to let YouTube know that you like the video and to rank it higher and actually push it out there a little bit more, so it really helps the channel to be seen. So that would mean the absolute world to me if you guys could do that for me, and let's get into this video. Now, I am so super duper excited to be making this video right here. You guys can probably tell I am over the moon. I am hashtag aesthetic realness. I've got a PR box here and I'm so excited to be showing you guys. So when I first started doing the whole makeup sort of thing, I thought to myself, there are going to be different stages where you're going to feel that you're growing. You're going to feel, okay, cool. Like, for example, when I hit 100k on Instagram, I said to myself, wow, I've grown so much, and I can look back and see where I started. And then, you know, I'm getting PR. That's another, like, almost like a milestone, if you want to call it, where you can look back and say, I remember when I wasn't getting any PR, now I'm getting PR. So you can kind of see, okay, I'm here now, now I'm here, now I'm here, now I'm here. And then when I got the DMs from people that Norvina had put on her story that she was going to be adding more male MUAs to the PR list, and my name was there, I was like, sis, really? A little old mother like me? Like, serious? So without further ado, I am going to show you guys what I have been sent. Literally, this is everything and more. The aesthetic alone is absolutely stunning. Like, it's like a shimmery black. Like, look, you can see my ring light reflecting on it. That is how shimmery and sparkly it is. I've received a decent amount of PR, but this is by far the most, like, eloquent, if that's the word, eloquent packaging I've received so far. It actually looks absolutely stunning and very sleek, very Anastasia. It really does capture, you know, that whole Anastasia bougie sort of feel to it. So I'm definitely living for this package. Pyramid sort of shape. On the back it says AnastasiaBeverlyHills.com, and then it opens up here where you've got the two little handle bits here, the two little levers. So you start to open it up and it opens up like, girl, I'm really trying to show you. Struggling. So it opens up like this and it has the Anastasia Beverly Hills emblem logo there and on either side. So it opens up like that, and it is magnetic, so when it closes it does shut pretty, like it stays closed. Like, you need to apply a little bit of pressure to open it up. Okay, this is it. I'm really like zooming out so you guys can like see the whole damn thing. And what I love about this PR package is that it's not only magnetic on the top, it's also magnetic on the bottom bit. So, you know, where it opens, it actually has magnets underneath here as well that will connect, so it stays like that. Listen guys, I really need to get a better camera that has better focus and better auto, all of this stuff, because your mama's upgrading, okay girls? So here we have 8 glitters, and you guys know that, actually I can't say you know I live for glitter because I've not used glitter in a very long time on Instagram and on YouTube. I literally used to, I'd say in my first year and a half of doing makeup, you would never catch me without glitter on. Like, anybody would know that, like, mother is always in glitter, always wearing glitter. I was always wearing glitter. If I was not in glitter, it was like, is something wrong? Are you well? You got a fever? You ill? Like, something had to be up because I was always in glitter. So I'm super duper excited to actually go into these and try them out again. Try these out because I haven't used glitter in a very long time. They have 8 different shades. We have almost like a rosy pink sort of shade, light sort of shade. We have a purple, we have a white with like reflex of mainly blue, pink and green. We have a goldish sort of colour here, but more of like a pale beige sort of gold colour. We have a turquoise colour here. We have a more of a silvery sort of gold. It's more on the lighter sort of side of life. She light skinned it or whatever. Here we have a pinkish one with green reflex in there. and then we have a bluish sort of tone. Let me show you. Boom, 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 boom. You're seeing it. Now, for this look, I did really think to myself, what colour do I want to go into? I know I want to use at least 2 of these shades, but as we get into the look, we'll see what happens, because there's been times before where I've said I'm going to use this, I don't end up using this, and I end up using a whole load of that, this, that, and the third. So whatever I use, you guys will see. Don't hold me to my word. Here we have 4 lip glosses. Here we have 3 lipsticks. I think that these are metallic mattes. I do believe that they dry matte, but when we swatch those as well, once again, you're going to see what's good in the Emma effing hood. So this is the whole collection. So we're going to do some swatches, then we're going to zoom into the eye so you can see what is good in the hood. Perfect, so now let's get into the swatches. I'm going to start off with pink tourmaline. It has a lot of gold and purple reflex in there. I don't know how well you guys can see that. So that is pink tourmaline. Then we're going to swatch this one here, which is diamond. It's in the shade diamond. It does have like a yellowy tinge to it with like blue reflex in there, and also some red as well. So that's how that one looks. We have citrine. Definitely looks quite beautiful. That is how citrine looks. I already kind of think that the purple one may just be my favourite. But moving on to the last one now. This is in the shade Pearl. And it definitely gives me a pearl sort of vibe. Definitely has a little bit of pink in there, a little bit of gold. So that is Pearl there. Of course, this is how the shades look close up. Now we're going to move on to the lipsticks. This one is actually a beautiful colour. This is in the shade Mai Tai. Basically, it's M-A-I-T-A-I. So, however you pronounce that. This is going to be a hashtag go-to colour. That's how it looks. Very shimmery, very shimmery. This is in the shade Blizzard. This is how she looks. It has more of that transparent sort of feel to them. This is actually going to be my go-to. I could just feel it in my bones. This is in the shade Phantom. Oh my gosh, this is a beautiful blood red metallic. The consistency. The consistency of this one is absolutely beautiful. It just applies so nicely, so smoothly, and so opaque. Beautiful shade. This is a sickening shade, and I will be using Phantom, girl. You're gonna see it. I'm probably gonna use it in this look. I will try my best, but we see how the eyes go, and then we'll see if the lips will work with that. But I'm gonna try and do an eye look that I feel would work with this. Perfect, so now that I have swatched the lip products, we're gonna get into the eyes, because I don't feel as though you can swatch glitters on your arm to show you. I'm not gonna do that. We're just gonna get into the eyes and see how the glitters look. Perfect, so now that you are all zoomed in and personal, we are going to be using a concealer as the base. I'm going to be using one of my new favourite concealers to apply on the face and as an eyeshadow base as well. This is the Revolution concealer. I've already done a review on that, so if you guys want to check that out, you can. But I'm going to be using the shade 13.5 on the eyes. Just like that. I always use concealers nowadays. I remember when I used to use eyeshadow bases all the bloody time, but I just found that they would like crease a bit, and like they would look a little bit patchy. Like it would really be hit and miss. Like some days it will look perfect, and then some days it just looks like meow, like where's your blending skills? But like, girl, I could blend, but it was the base. Now, I'm not gonna set that concealer with any powder, because it does help to intensify the pigment if you don't set it with powder, because the powder actually creates a drier surface, so the pigment of the eyeshadow can't cling as well to the concealer. Moving on swiftly, we're gonna be using the Suva Beauty palette. This is actually a 8 shade empty magnetic palette that they sent me. They sent me a couple different shades, and I just popped it into the palette. So this is how it looks. So I'm going to be dipping into this orange shade. I hope there's a shade name on the back of the pan. That would be beautiful. Thank Jesus! Anybody watching, put names on the back of the pan. This is in the shade Papaya. This is a matte neon orange shade. You can see it's very bright. This is how their packaging looks, and they've even included a mirror. Anybody knows that, like, even if it's a tiny itty bitty little mirror, I don't care. It's the effort that counts. Like, I want to see your palette with a mirror. We are in 2018 and there is no time to not be having mirrors. So when there's kickback, I don't mind, but I don't want too much fallout, because then that shows me it's not actually clinging to the eye and it's like dropping down. So let's just get into it. You guys can see the pigment, but you can also see that fallout. But the pigment's there, so I'm not too fussed. I've been, you know, going out to like events and stuff like that. Fashion Week just went, London Fashion Week, which was a ball. I had a lot of fun there. Went to some after parties and stuff. So I've just been doing stuff like that. So I haven't been wearing the most crazy looks out and about. I've been like doing, you know, just your normal, natural girl, just living her life, you know, taking the kids to school. Nothing too elaborate. You're probably thinking, damn mama, that is pigmented. Well, yes it is, my darling. This is both eyes blended. So we are going to move on to the next shade, which is called Hookah. Okay, Hookah. A very nice plum, purpley wine sort of shade. And I'm going to be placing that more in my immediate crease. As you guys can see, I'm not afraid of colour. Anybody who looks back on my makeup timeline would see that literally when I started doing makeup, I literally jumped right into the rainbow, like literally nudes. I never really was drawn to nudes that much. I've always been a crazy out there makeup sort of gal, you know. I'm always like really trying to intensify that pigment and get that colour payoff to really snatch my life and my existence. I feel as though I haven't done these in a very long time, but I'm here for it and I hope you are too. Now I'm gonna go and blend out the edges with a little bit of the excess of Papaya. Now we are gonna cut the crease. For that I'm gonna use my favourite concealer for cutting the crease, and that is the Eraser Eye from Maybelline. As you can see, it's literally down to here. So that is where my crease is gonna go. I might even take it higher. Who knows? Like a half cut crease I think will look better. However, I do half cut creases a lot more often. I can't remember the last time I've done a full cut crease, so it might be time to do a full one, I don't know. Perfect, now that we have both sides cut, I'm gonna go ahead and blend out the edges of the concealer. This is a step that I see so many people not doing. They cut the crease and then they pop stuff on top. But this, you know, here where it meets the shadow, it's gonna be too abrupt and it's not going to look cute. So I just like to blend some of that shadow onto there and kind of just blur out the edges so that it doesn't look very harsh. It's just the small details like this that's going to transform it from a basic bitch to a bad bitch, you know what I mean? And you can already see the difference. You can already see the difference. I'm just using the same brush that I used to blend out Hookah, and then if you see that, look, perfect. So this is what we are working with. And in order to apply the glitter, I was actually like thinking to myself, how am I going to apply this glitter? Simply because I haven't done glitter in such a super duper long time. But the memory came back and I am going to be using my NYX Glitter Glue Primer. This is a really nice primer. I literally have had this for a hot minute. I literally have not used this glitter primer in such a long time. It feels so odd to be dipping back into her. And I'm going to start off by using Electric Loose Glitter in the inner part of the eye. Then I'm going to use Blazing on the outer part. Oh wow, I like that. It has literally like a little flip. Gonna pour it into the lid. Just gonna dip my brush right into that glitter. Wow, it's actually stunning. The reflex in it is giving it such an amazing, astonishing, astounding glow. I'm actually like reliving my glitter fantasy because I've not used glitter in such a long time, and it feels absolutely amazing to be getting back into it. Are you not living your best life? Now I'm gonna go into that pink shade, Blazing, and I'm gonna pop that on the outer part of the cut crease, blending into the silvery goldish sort of shade. Oh, that is a really nice blend from one into the other. I'm actually astounded at the reflex in these glitters. Now you guys can see how stunning that looks. I don't think I need to say anything else. Perfect, so as you can see, these are the eyes blended out. So, my verdict on these glitters is that they're absolutely stunning. I'm gonna move back onto Hookah, the deep purple shade, and I'm just gonna blend it out a little bit more onto the edges where it meets the glitter. Perfect, so now that the eyes are more or less complete, I'm going to skip the base makeup because you've seen me apply my base so many times, and we are going to skip to the lip so that we can see what shades we are going to use and what is going to look cute. So let's get it popping. Now as you can see, we have officially applied our base. Now I'm going to go ahead and finish off the eyes. For that I'm going to be taking my glitter liner from OPV. This is in the colour 06, No Limit. They are spilling some G-Eazy type teas. I've decided to go into this shade because I feel as though it most matches the inner corner colour of my eye. Yeah, it matches it pretty darn well. So I'm going to go ahead and extend my inner corners using this glitter liner. If you've literally watched even one of my videos, you would know that I always extend my inner corners all the time. I don't know, it's just something about that sharp. There's just something about that sharp look that I love the look of. Like, I never just put a highlight in my inner corners. That is just not mother. I always need to extend it in some way. Girl, are you feeling snatched yet? Like, look at the difference. Boom. Now as you can see, this totally ties together the whole eye look. This is like why I rarely wear lashes. I feel as though like the look is already born without them and I rarely need them. So for the sake of this video, I am going to do a little bit of mascara. I'm going to be using the mascara from Kiko Fall. There's a Fall 2.0. I know that they brought it out in one of their collections. They created a brand new collection and this was a part of it. So it must be the full collection, I'm guessing. This is probably my favourite mascara. However, I rarely wear any. I rarely wear lashes. I literally just allow my lashes to be very, 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 very bare. Perfect, that is the eye look complete. Now let's move on to the lips. I'm going to highlight my Cupid's bow literally using any highlighter. It's really not that deep. Beaming! Now I'm going to go back into my Anastasia PR kit, and I've decided that I'm going to be using a mixture of this one on the base, this matte liquid lipstick, and then I'm going to use a little bit of this pink gloss on top just to give it a little bit more of a less harsh look, because I feel as though the red is going to look a little bit boom. So I just want to like soften it a little bit, you know, just a tad. I must say that these have a nice scented smell. It's not too overpowering, but you can smell that there is a little bit of a scent now. It's quite nice. It's like almost like some sort of a bubblegum cherry type of smell it's giving me. This is actually a look and I'm living for it. I'm even contemplating if I still want to put this gloss on top. Oh my god, so this is how it looks dried, and sister, I'm feeling officially snatched. No. I'm gonna leave her how she is, because look, it's such a beautiful velvet matte. The matte looks so stunning and it swipes on so easily. I love a matte liquid lipstick that I can literally lick my lips and it stays on, and this looks so beautiful and velvety, and I believe this is the official look. So I'm gonna go ahead and set my face. But I've come to the conclusion that I don't actually really like to use setting spray on my face that much unless it's like a really mattifying one like the one from NYX, or even the Urban Decay All Nighter. Apart from that, I like to just relieve my face of that really powdery look, so I literally use just water to spray it on my face, which helps to break down the layers. And now that it is getting a little bit more into winter, my skin is a little bit more dry and it's not really producing as much oil, I feel. So I did use a little bit too much powder today, and I kind of looked at myself while I was doing it. I was like, sis, this ain't cute, so we just go spray the F away, okay? Oh, let's get into it. Girl, mama's drenched. I just went for a swim. styled on them, now I'm going at the rims, okay? Perfect, guys, so this is the official look. I hope you are living, I hope you are getting your life, I hope you are feeling snatched, because I am. And I want to thank every single one of you guys for staying here till this point in the video. I want to thank you all for watching the video. Whoever clicked the video, it means the absolute world to me. And I hope you are living for this look. And I hope you guys actually got something out of it. Now, don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed watching the video. And if you want to stay here, you want to join the family and be a part of this journey, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well. It would mean the absolute world to me. And hit the notification bell so that you are notified whenever Mother Yao uploads a brand new video. So without further ado, that concludes this video, and I want you guys to tell me what you want to see in the next video. I really want to be creating content that you guys are passionate about and stuff that you guys want to see as well. So further ado, it's time for Mother to disperse, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.